in fact, pick CT side, so we're going live right now.
All right, guys, this is your Counter-Strike Global Offensive CEVO Season 5 Pro Placement. This is your effectively LCQ right here for these teams. One of these teams will go on take the 7th spot in Premier in Season 5, or Pro, excuse me, and then the other team's going back to main. We are getting underway, though. Area 51 versus Perfectionvore, and it looks like we have Pvore going with a 4-man rush into the B bomb site here. Kinky's out in mid on the distract, but easily taken down. Pushing the rest of the way into the B bomb site, though. Bomb is going to get planted here. Let's see, Edwin. Oh, Paulie's going to push out by himself out of the kitchen area. Doesn't get punished too hard. Goes down to 23. Rotate incoming. CTs are trying to push. Vadi with the YOLO jump through the window. Makes it happen. Grabs one. Vico also with another. Now we only have 2 CTs left to left. Paulie and Steno trying to make this happen. It's going to be a 2 versus 2 here. Winnable round unless Fodless just does that to you. Just tears your face off and then rotates back over to try and get Paulie down. And Vico actually gets the kill. So first round goes to Pvore.
And you said you think that Area 51, if they get the pistol round, they got it locked up. Are you kind of hesitant now that Pvore got that pistol round?
It's going to be different, but I still think they can get this half 10-5.
Yeah, I was a little surprised by that round, honestly. It was a pretty standard, just 4-man B rush with 1 man lurking in mid, and the man in mid got taken out immediately by the CT, so they had the early advantage. The B player, which was Paulie, he exited the site very quickly. He didn't actually try to fight them or trade himself out, and I think that kind of hurt Area 51 because even though they had the 5 versus 4 retake, Pvore was able to get established in the site, get the bomb planted, and just get in their comfortable positions, and they just had to hold it from there.
Round number 2 is getting underway. Area 51 trying to come back from that initial round loss here, trying to see if they can eco. We see 2 CC75s, 2 P250s, and then a 5.7 on Steno. And earlier in the round, I got distracted there by the Play Hard Go Pro logo. Did you notice that on Disciple?
Oh yeah, he's had that every game.
Oh, Paulie's in a good position to grab one. Can he grab the second? Not able to, but he does a ton of damage. I do believe that was Vico who drops down to 18 HP. Disciple is down to 6, so A2Z and done. 3 remaining counter-terrorists trying to hold the bomb site. A2Z gets caught from Edwin as they push into B, and there is going to be a CT right there. Can he get it before the bomb goes down? He does not do that, but Disciple takes one. So now it's going to be a 1 versus 2, and Disciple does have a gun and 100 HP here. So Edwin's going to be hiding over there by the bench. One player is going to be up top in the apartments, B walkway up there. Edwin's gonna get the peek out with the Galil, get the kill, and Pvore almost got eco'd.
They did. I mean, that was a really good eco round. Pvore did get the bomb down, so that's extra money for them, but they did force 3 rebuys, so that is gonna kind of counterbalance itself. So yeah, I mean, it was a pretty good hold there by Area 51, and if they could keep that up, I mean, they got a good shot at ecoing these guys. And I was honestly a little distracted there when you pointed out the Play Hard Go Pro logo because that flashed me back to when I first met Cotton. On his AIM profile, he actually had a picture of himself in that pose over his laptop. And yeah, that's all I could think about that entire round for whatever reason.
that statement was amazing in a couple ways because AIM was involved in that statement and Cotton with a picture of himself. But third round is underway, and we have 1 player down from Area 51. That is going to be Steno, who's already fallen victim early into the round. And as we can see here, Kinky and Fobless are going to be on a save. Actually, they're going to have head armor and P250s. Let's see if Disciple can grab one. Not able to grab a kill as they push up the catwalk. It's going to be a B take again, heavily favoring B early in the game here. And it's working out for Perfectionvore. Area 51 down to 1 player now. Snap over to him. That is going to be done with the Zombler baby logo. Let's see if he's able to grab something before he goes down with that silenced USP. And no, Vadi's going to end up pushing him. They take no casualty on that round and a 3K for Vico.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like that was just kind of a replay of the last round, except not as good of a performance coming out from Area 51. They didn't manage to get any kills there, and I think actually they had more of an advantage going into this one because 2 members of Pvore actually only had pistols going into that, no SMGs or Galils to help them out there. But yeah, they just played it slow. Once again, which we kind of mentioned, Pvore normally plays aggressive, but lately they've been actually playing this slow play style, and it looks like they're setting up for that again.
And they are going to be setting up for it here, doing a nice big split. We're going to have one player in the underpass, one player mid. Two players are going to be at the A ramp, and then one player is going to be up in the palace. They're trying to split and play and pick and roll, but Dunn was ready for it with his op coming out of jungle. Catches that nade with his teeth from Fobless, excuse me. And this pick and roll so far not working in area or in Perfectionvore's favor.
Yeah, well, I mean, they had the AK go to Palace for the pick, which can be a little dangerous, especially when it's the fourth round and the CT team might be wielding that up because, I mean, it is just such an easy pick for that jungle player to get, and that's exactly what happened. But, I mean, they're kind of just constantly trading out here, and it's still 50-50 up until that op shot.
Yeah, the trades were going relatively even here, and it might be back down to an even trade. Yes, it's going to be a 2-on-2 here. Pauly and Dunn versus Vadi and Fobless. Fobless is down to 9 HP, though. Bomb goes down in A. You're going to have one CT dead in jungle. The last CT is going to be Pauly, who's going to be working from CT spawn. Just ate that grenade right there. Vadi's got to try and get this kill, and he does collect the kill, but that was down to a 1 versus 2 for Pivor, so Dunn did do a lot of work. 2 kills with that op.
Yeah, and I made the, I said earlier, you know, I'm not sure who's going to be filling in the op role, if it would be Dunn or not, and it does look like it's going to be him, and, I mean, though the shots he hit were kind of straightforward, you know, we've yet to see how good he is actually with that op. I mean, so far looking pretty good, and now he actually donated that op to Perfectionvore, and Edwin is going to be wielding that this round.
We've already watched Kinky at the start of the 5th round there, strafe out through mid, get a peek onto the guys trying to drop into the underpass, and it's going to be a collapse up there at B, and A2Z is going to get caught by Edwin, while Edwin is going to be watching the T spawn flank from A ramp, and they're going to swing this one back. It's going to be a 4-on-3 in favor of Perfectionvore, but the eco is definitely real here. Oh, now it's a 4-on-2 as we just watch Dunn get pushed and taken down. Steno is gone. Now we only have Pauly left alive. He's going to be on the rotate with a CZ and actually an AK that he picked up and body armor. So at this point, if he can grab one, he'll go for it. He got that one kill, so if he can beat the op here, he's in good position to try and take this home. Oh, the picks are real. Edwin is doing all he can do. And actually, there's a big flank incoming through spawn. Pauly's going to get caught by this. And he does. Kinky's able to flank.
Yeah, I mean, tough spot to be in. He did have an AK there, and I kind of feel like he should have gone for the save since it was 1v3 and they were already established in the site, and he wasn't looking too hot in terms of health anyways, but, I mean, there was just so much time left on that round. It was just a tough spot for him to be in. And, I mean, eco round, it was an aggressive eco round from Area 51. They all tried to push their respective locations, and they kind of got caught. You saw that mid pick from Perfectionvore coming out, and then they played it smart. They knew they thought they were going to be on an eco, and they waited for the pushes, and they got him. So it worked out really well for Pivor.
At this point, we're going to be on to our second full buy round here. First one did go in favor of Pivor, and right now, Area 51 getting slightly aggressive. They're able to take down 2 before they finally lost Steno. So before he went down, he got 2 players, which is a good trade in my book. But this point, the slow play wasn't really working early in the round the first time either, but they were able to put together a few more shots better than Area 51 was to end up making it happen. So... and now they just evened it up. It's 3-on-3 with that grenade. So, do you see Pivor staying with this? I mean, it's working so far.
I think they will, honestly, because, I mean, if you play it slow, you're going to condition your opponent to think that you're going to consistently do that. And I think Pivor has the ability to just turn on the speed as soon as they want. So, I mean, if they do keep doing this, they're, like I said, they're conditioning Area 51 to not be prepared for when they want to turn on the speed and just hit them hard.
So second gun round is second full buy round, I should say, is gonna go to Area 51. A little later than they probably would have wanted to grab their first round, but Pivor is still ahead 5-1.
Yeah, and even though, you know, it's 5-1, all these rounds have been very, very close. I mean, you just saw in that last round, you know, every time someone got a kill, they traded out 1 for 1, and it's been going like that so far this entire game, except for the saves. So, I mean, yeah, it's going to be a close game, and if Area 51 can manage to pick up the next round as well, that's going to force Perfectionvore into another save, and then they can start building up their comeback.
So we are now going to be in round number 7. Area 51 finally got their first win. so far in this half. They're definitely going to be looking to try and string these together here. Disciple gets one kill, and that nade, such a perfect touchdown grenade right there, was able to take him down on the trade out. So Vico's down for his team, Disciple is down for his, and we're on a 4-on-4 here. And Pivor is working back over towards B. They had a lot of success there. I do believe it was actually 4 rounds in a row that they're able to take B off that initial pistol win. Gunfight on the catwalk goes in favor of Vadi, and that's going to be a bid into the B bomb site. Now it's going to be a 3-on-4 in favor of Pivor. Bomb's going to go down. Fast rotate incoming from Area 51. And this is going to be a tough one to win right here, Klops.
It is, yeah. They're already established. You see the smokes are set into the kitchen area. So, I mean, they're just all bottled in there. And if they try to go catwalk, I mean, you see Pivor is already there. If they try to flank B tunnels, Pivor is already set up there as well. I mean, this is a tough one to take. I honestly, with the bomb timer already ticking down this far, I think they just want to go for the save.
And Fobless is on the hunt right now, trying to grab another kill. He grabs A2Z. Steno and Dunn both answer, though. So Edwin and Kinky are left alive. Edwin's going to go for the hunt also. And Steno's going to be right there. Let's see. They're both walking towards each other. I do believe Steno heard Edwin, though. So he's going to be on the ready. No, not at all. Did he even fire a single shot right there?
Yeah, it didn't look like it, even though he... I mean, did he have the silence M4? Is that why I didn't hear the shots? I don't know. Yeah, it looked a little surprising. I'm surprised he didn't get any shots off right there. But either way, I mean, I guess on the plus, they managed to save the op. So they do have that going for him into this eco round, but that's, I mean, I don't know if that's going to do that much for him because Pivor has been very good about smoking him off and making him useless in these rounds.
And that is going to be a rush into the B bomb site here. Disciple he grabs one, trying to make something else happen with his P250. Not able to grab another one. Now it's going to be a 3-on-3 here. That scope from Dunn pays off. That got him one kill. Steno is going to try and net another few as he's flanking. And actually the number 3 player, A2Z, is also on the hard flank right now. So bomb is dropped in the B bomb site. It has not been planted yet. And here comes the drop from Steno, catching Vobless off guard. Kinky's going to know where he is, and Steno connects with another shot. That's actually going to be a 2K for him on the round. And Area 51 shows a little life in this game.
Yeah, the thinking there from Perfectionvore was they knew they were on an eco. I think they kind of forgot that Dunn had an op because they didn't smoke off the store after they took B, and you saw that easy op shot coming in from Dunn from the store window, which could have been avoided with the smoke, and they went for the aggressive play, thinking that they could just run over the pistols, and that wasn't the case. I mean, Area 51 did a nice hold. They actually put 2 into B that round because I think they were expecting it, and it worked out perfectly for them.
And we just got a bit of interesting news here from somebody in a Twitch chat. I don't know if this is true or not, but it would make sense. Dunn apparently is Funshine from Zomblers and Distinct 5 source invite player. So if that's really him, that's interesting. But Area 51 is able to shut down the beginning of round 9 rush here from Pivor. They were going to be on a save that round with CZs. Didn't make it happen as they tried to push in. That's a 4K for Disciple, and that's a 3rd round for Area 51.
Yeah, and it was a good round. I mean, despite it being an eco round, they still, they only lost one person. So that was only one rebuy they needed to get. They didn't allow the bomb to get planted. So altogether, a great round for Area 51. And it helped them just build up their economy a little bit more. As Perfectionvore, a little short. You see Vadi only with a Molotov, armor, and a Galil. So, I mean, if they can pull this round out, that's going to be another save.
Oh, this flashbang push right here from Fobless doesn't even pay off. Disciple was ready for that. Oh my goodness. Only one player left alive on the T team. That is going to be Vico. He's got to try and 1 versus 5 here. They know where he is. Made noise. Steno collects him and the 2K on the round. So Area 51 is catching up here. Only a 2-round differential.
And, I mean, that was just an aggressive play from Area 51 all across the map. You saw the underpass push from the CTs and also the Palace push coming in there from them. And, I mean, if Pivor catches that, I mean, because I feel like Area 51 has honestly been doing that quite a bit this game. If Pivor, catches on to that and it plays a little bit slower, then they should be able to catch those guys and actually make an impact from that.
We're going to be into round number 11 here. And, early. A2Z is able to grab a pick, forcing his way into mid, and as you can see, Perfectionvore is on a save here, or at least a light buy. We got a Deagle and a P250. Vadi's got the Deagle. Vico has the P250. Bomb is going to be planted, so successful eco round, and they're going to defuse that bomb, and Vadi's going to be in a position to try and steal a gun away. No, he's going to get caught.
Oh my goodness!
He grabs both of those with the Deagle. So that's 2 rebuys and a 2-kill round for A2Z. And they did get the bomb planted, so they will definitely be able to buy this round.
Yeah, that's some extra money for them. And you do see what that extra money Vadi had. I think he picked up an op for Edwin. No, Edwin just went yellow op, and he's not going to be sporting any nades this round. But good play by Perfectionvore, honestly. I mean, they did a nice play in middle that forced the rotates over, and they had the guy sneak out the palace, and he got the bomb plant, which netted them the extra money because they didn't feel like they were going to just all out win an eco round. And I mean, it worked for them. They got what they wanted. They accomplished their goal for that round.
Edwin gets an early pick. Vico, wow, that shot
Goodness.
from... I really hope that is actually Funshine, because that is
Oh
awesome
my
seeing
goodness.
that. And A2Z, see the smoke in the head?
Yeah.
Whoa, buddy. That works. I mean, Edwin's going to try and move out with his op and make something happen. He did see Dunn. At least I saw Dunn on his screen, so curious why he's not going to try and go for that pick, but apparently he's not going to. Paulie is going to be on the hard flank right now. He's going to catch Kinky jumping and take him down, so only 2 terrorists left alive, and there, Edwin does look for Dunn, and he grabs 2. That's Dunn and A2Z down and out of the way, so that's going to be a plant at the A bomb site. Now we're going to have a 2-on-2 here. Edwin's already got a 3K on the round. He's going to try and get this 4th kill as the player is going to be rotating through jungle. One is going to be on the hard flank into the apartments. He should have got heard from Edwin's teammate Fobless. No idea if Fobless did hear it, though. Let's see if this retake is going to happen here. No, Edwin catches Disciple, and then Edwin actually ends up grabbing the ace on the round to get Pvor 7th round.
Huge round from Edwin right there. Completely saved it all by himself. I mean, those picks were pretty crazy. He caught Don looking, but every kill after that, I mean, it was just very quick flick shots and very impressive op work right there. Huge play by him. That just pretty much saved Perfectionvore.
Those are the plays that you need. Big-time step-ups right there to keep your team alive. And Dunn is doing all he can to try and shut that down. Taking down Vadi. Edwin has not peeked out yet with his op to try and see if he can make a little bit more money. Fobless answers, taking down Steno. So we're back to a 4-on-4. And look at this aggressive play from Area 51. I can't recommend an aggressive play if you're going against Pvor. I don't know if you can.
I mean, it's been working out for him so far this game, honestly. They've been coming up pretty well with it and kind of catching Pvor off guard, and it's happening again, honestly.
Would you say, is that the turning into the answer here as Disciple gets a 2K? Is that what you need to do to be able to beat Perfectionvore? We saw them win quite a bit early on, and now it seems like the aggressive plays here. We saw Savage do it a little bit last night, and they won.
I don't think it's the all-out just go-to strategy. I mean, I think Pvor is smart enough where they will pick up on it, and then they'll start waiting for you and just picking you off. But I mean, so far it's gotten him a good. I mean, they've brought the lead up to 1 within 1 here. So I mean, it's been working for him so far.
Yeah, so this is going to end up being an extremely close half here. I think your prediction is going to end up probably being a little bit closer to mine. I mean, a little bit closer than mine, I should say, because this is looking like we're going to have an 8-7 half here, because I'm assuming each team is going to win 1 more round, so I think Pvor is going to end up taking this half.
Yeah,
And,
I was a little curious as to why they started out their last round the way they did. You saw Vadi just rushed out mid with his AK, when they should have known there was going to be an op in window.
Oh man, Steno is just able to mop up kills here as no one was looking for him. He gets a 3K, Dunn gets a 2K, and I would love if somebody, if Cotton, if you could grab confirmation, is that actually Funshine?
I'm sure he will look into. I mean, look at this final round for Perfectionvore there. They went for that, just get it over with eco round. Didn't come up with anything, no kills, no bomb plant. And look at this, Vadi, only wielding a CZ, and he's gonna have to. I mean, it's pretty much a light buy all around for those guys.
Yeah, we're seeing two Galils right there, and A2Z is just teeing off with Steno doing a ton of damage. Kinky is left alive. He's got to try and get another round here. It probably will be an 8-7 half in favor of Area 51, and yes, it is 8-7 half. Area 51, after a shaky start, ends up winning the half.
Yeah, I mean, getting 5 rounds in a row, Perfectionvore had a good lead going into it. They just couldn't hold on. I mean, the aggressive play style looks like caught Perfectionvore off guard, and they weren't able to adjust like I thought they would. I think also it could potentially be ping difference as well. I believe Perfectionvore is kind of playing with the worst pings here. I think, that could also be playing a factor into it as well. But I mean, we saw some great rounds coming in from P4 as well.
Yeah, see if they can keep that momentum going, and that's not a bad half. That's as close as you're going to be able to get a half in Counter-Strike right there. So game is not secured yet for anyone, and it's going to be interesting to see what P4 is going to be able to do here on their CT side, and how Area 51 is going to bring it to the table. I don't know if it's going to be an aggressive plays here from Area 51.
No, well, I mean, they're the T side. They gotta have some sort of aggression in there. But yeah, I'm wondering if we're gonna see some aggression from P4, because we do know they do like to play that aggressive roles. They've been slowing down their T sides quite a bit, but I honestly don't know if their CT side is gonna remain with aggression. So we'll see what they do going into this.
I guess I should have clarified that statement. I'm going to say this is going to be pick and rolls from Area 51, not rushes.
Oh my goodness, A to Z.
And Vico actually almost just lost his face right there, down to 21 HP. This is the start of second half here. Area 51 ended up taking it back after they were down early, so it's 8-7. Area 51 is up currently, and already A2Z just took a big chunk out of Vico's life. And terrorists are just playing that pick and roll, which I suspected they were going to do here. Not really an aggressive T side, but just trying to work off the fact that I feel like Perfectionvore is going to get a little antsy. They're not going to be able to wait too long. They're going to get aggressive. We can see it now. Getting aggressive on Catwalk. Your mid-window guy is getting a little aggressive. Given it's only a pistol round, it's just P4 just can't handle not... Oh, A2Z gets taken down by Vico, so... favor return there from Vico after taking a ton of damage, and shooting through the smoke is going to be Vico to grab another one. Terrorists do have their way into the bomb site. Only one left alive. That's going to be Dunn, and Dunn goes down. So once again, a pistol round goes to Perfectionvore.
Yeah, slightly, I mean, not slightly, pretty big different pistol round than what we saw from P4, where they just went for the early rush and only had one person on the rotate. I guess sort of similar setups, just different executes. I mean, they had the 4-man going A with the mid lurk, as did P4, except they just executed it at different speeds. And you saw they were just kind of feeling it out, seeing if they could find any picks or any pushes from P4, but P4 kept to the passive play style, and it worked out for him.
Definitely good plays here to tie it back up. Perfectionvore is definitely not going to go down without a fight. And as you can see, we have all but one player, the bomb carrier from Area 51. He's going to be waiting upper B, and the rest are trying to walk Catwalk. Now they got spotted. They're going to try and sprint through Catwalk, see if they can grab any, and see if they can pull the upper B guy. They were not able to pull the upper B guy. He was just on the lurk there. 2K for Vadi, and that is going to be another round for Perfectionvore.
Yeah, and it was a good round. They didn't give up any kills right there, which I thought almost looked like they were going to give up at least one, but they managed to, trade out effectively, and just had good teamwork going in there, people peeking at different times, and it was a tough one for Area 51. But look at this, Area 51 going for the true surprise buy, because they didn't get a bomb plant. So, I mean, this is truly a surprise buy for these guys.
Yeah, they're going to buy out hard here. Edwin already spraying through the smoke towards Area 51. He did a little bit of damage there. See A2Z down to 59 and Steno down to 82. Puts him in perfect position here for Foblis to lob a nade out there. Nope, no nades for Foblis.
And I just want to say they haven't given up the fact that they bought yet, and oh man, this is going to be huge.
Now they have a P4 answers though, so back to a 4-on-4. A2Z trying to make something happen with his Galil. Vadi's going to drop that flashbang to try and peek out. Nobody close in the connector, though. Area 51 playing this a little bit slow here, and that smoke is going to shut down that upper B at least for a little bit longer, and it's now gone. So look for Area 51 to try and work upper B to try and get in there. Fobulous and Kinky are going to be left in the site to try and defend. Two players are going to be out in middle, and it looks like they're going to try and split on Catwalk. It's going to be a two-person split each way into the B bomb site to try and get this down. And Perfectionvore, look at the rotate coming. That guy is kind of rotating out of jungle there, and now he's definitely going to rotate.
Huge play by Kinky right there, getting the 2 kills on the 2 AKs that were planning on taking B. Pvor, I mean, they should be able to hold it down now.
And Pauly's right there in the site, and yes, they end up locking that down. Pauly was last one left and got a kill before he got traded out, and that's a 2K for Kinky, and also I do believe that was a 2K for Vadi, and Pvor now has a 2-round lead.
Big gamble for Area 51. They went for that early buy, and honestly, I liked it. I was looking at Pvor's setup. They only had 1 M4 and 2 FAMASes and then 2 P90s, so they were outgunned, honestly. And the execution of Area 51 strat was just a little weak. I mean, they showed that they bought early in the round when they only picked up 1 kill, and usually when you show that you're buying and you let the shots fly that you have in AK or Galil, you want to be doing a heavy hit, I think, and actually taking a site, not just getting 1 kill, and then the CTs can adjust properly and play even more defensive.
Round 19 is underway here. We already have Disciple down very, very low, down to 9 HP currently, and the rest of the Ts are going to be trying to push their way into A. It's going to be a collapse also on the connector there. Pauly and A2Z both get kills. Vadi does answer, though, to shut that down. Now it's going to be a 3-on-2 as we have A2Z and Dunn trying to make something happen on the site. A2Z grabs another one. Dunn is back behind the firebox. That nade's going to eat him up a little bit, down to 33. He gets his head taken off. Now we only have 1 left. A2Z, they did get a bomb plant on this eco, but Pvor is ultimately going to win it. And it looks like they're trying to find an op somewhere.
Sorry, I was muted right there. Yeah, I mean, another tight round by Pvor, but I mean, I kind of figured it was going to go that way because Area 51 had to save due to their aggressive buy on the 3rd round. But yeah, I mean, you know, Pvor gets that extra lead here, and now we're going back to the buy round. Dunn does have an op, so they do have the potential to get an early mid pick. I'm wondering how Edwin is going to play that. I actually think Vico's been playing mid, though. Okay, Edwin's playing it from the connector.
So it's going to be round 20 now, and Area 51 is going back to try and play this pick and roll. 2 players are going to be moving through the underpass, and I'm going to be curious to see if they try and stack up in that window and try and make something happen. Edwin's right there trying to watch mid, and it looks like they are going to try and stack right there. Dunn was able to take down Edwin. That should give them a bid into the mid window as the rest of the CTs have to try and rotate to collect, and that is going to happen. Vadi and Kinky both collect 2 kills there, or both collect a kill, and that's going to be bombed down in the connector. So now Vadi is able to grab 1 more, and that's going to put a big pressure here on Area 51. A2Z and Dunn both left alive. A2Z does do a little bit of work, grabs a 2nd kill, so that's a 2K on the round for him, and it's going to be a 2-on-2. Kinky low, Fobulous full HP. Oh, trying to jump across. Kinky was right there spraying from the jungle, and Dunn is going to go for the safe plant here after he smokes the CT to cut off Fobulous. 2v2 situation. Who are you going to give this to? Fobulous spam through smoke with auto sniper, takes down ATZ, and Dunn gets completely blind, nowhere to go with his op. Perfectionvore now has 12 rounds.
I honestly felt like that was in Area 51's advantage right there, especially with that smoke down on CT side. But oh, who was that? Was it A2Z, I think? Tried to go for that spray kill after he started spamming the smoke, and it just gave away his position for the easy auto snipe kill. But, I mean, initially, with that round starting out with the mid pick coming in for the terrorists, I thought they would have an easier time because, you know, once you get that window pick, that essentially gives you mid control, especially if you have smokes to help you out and, you know, smoke off connector or catwalk or, you know, do what you need to do and just shorten off the areas that you need to focus on. But you saw Vadi and Kinky come in and just annihilated 3 people and really just helped save that round for Pvor.
we have Vadi is able to get one early. Edwin also takes down another kill, and very, very fast here. Area 51 is down 2 players. They try and even it out here. Not going to make it happen as Pauly grabs one, going for the second. Now it's going to be a 2-on-4. Vadi with the 2K on the round. Disciple and A2Z left alive. A2Z is now off the board as Vadi was able to clear him out. Last player left alive on T side is Disciple. And this point, it's 8-12. You don't have much in the tank here. Man, it's a 1 versus 4. I would save that AK.
Yeah, I would too, but he's feeling nuts and he wants to go for it. He wants to be the big hero in the match, but unfortunately just didn't work out for him.
Not going to work out there. CEVO takes their 13th round, and this is quickly getting out of hand for Area 51. What do they need to do, Klops, to turn this around?
I think they still need to try to establish mid control. I mean, they had in the previous round, they had a good shot at it. You know, they got that mid pick and they almost had it. They just kind of fell short and didn't smoke anything off. They had too much to look at still, and they got peaked from 2 different angles, and that's what hurt them. But you know, they're still going with the buys because they have the losing streak bonus now, so they can buy. It's obviously going to be light, and I think they kind of want to save and try to actually get an op to help them out here.
Round 22 is underway. Area 51 has to do all that they can here to try and save a few of these rounds. It's getting out of control. Perfectionvore is running away with them. And look at this aggressive Perfectionvore trying to cross back into the site to take hold. Edwin's getting an early pick on Steno and force the rotate. There's going to be one flanker coming from B. This could be very, very helpful for Area 51 if they're able to grab a few more kills. It's going to be a 3-on-2, and there goes Disciple. And now last player's left in the connector. That's Pauly. He grabs one. Now Pauly has to try and fight 1 versus 2. Vadi's got a 2K on the round. Foblis still with the auto sniper here. So this is going to be a tough battle for Pauly. He does have to go for this, giving Perfectionvore that 14th round. Yeah, I'd say that's a nail in a coffin.
He managed to make it through the smoke, though. Well,
He did make it through the smoke with a lot of flashbangs. Vadi did collect him at the end of that, and Perfectionvore now has 14 rounds to Area 51's 8.
yeah, and I mean, I said, you know, they need to save and try to get an op, but it's too late for that now. If they did that, then they'd probably lose this round, and then we'd be on match point. So they obviously need to buy again. I feel like they've just, Area 51 has had a couple chances where Pivor kind of just, you know, makes a wrong mistake, and Pivor just doesn't take advantage of it. And I think that's why they're missing some of these rounds. But I would honestly like to see a fast play come out from Area 51. And we just I got a connection issue. I don't know if you got it. That was just a spot of lag. Okay. But yeah, I'd like to see a fast play from Area 51. I mean, they've been taking it really slow. I think maybe because the aggression on CT side caught Pivor off guard. If they maybe tried that, that might do the same thing for these guys on CT.
Early pick there for Foblis. Well, not truly very early. It's the first one of the round, though, working that auto sniper very well, able to get the kill. I was trying to think the A2Z, but I didn't know if we're still going to run with the A2Z anymore. Edwin and Vadi both pick up kills themselves, so now we have Disciple and Dunn by themselves. And this is a big round. They need to try and grab this. And there goes Dunn. And now we have Disciple, last one left alive. He does have the bomb. He's got head armor. He is able to get, I believe that was Vadi at the end of that. Yes, but Edwin collects him. So 15 rounds for Pivor. And it's do or die for Area 51 now.
Yeah, obviously they're going to go with the force spot here. I mean, they got 1 kill last round, didn't do much. Forces a rebuy, but Pivor's economy is already so strong that it shouldn't really matter. And honestly, now that I mean, that round, it just seemed like Pivor was hitting their shots and Area 51 wasn't. I mean, they're still going for that slow pick, and nice shot there by Edwin getting the early kill there and giving them the 5 versus 4 advantage. But yeah, I mean, it seems like Area 51 just kind of lost it. I mean, they were looking pretty good in that first half after those first 5 rounds. It looked like they were taking charge, but after that pistol round, it's just been all Pivor.
Yeah, I mean, we're down to 1 player now, and Foblis tears his face off. So first map is going to go to Perfectionvore, 16-8. I did